Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Siahz, and today I'm going to show you the best settings for Knockout City. Okay, so these settings that I recommend is what I personally like to use and what I have been using since we started playing. So we go into settings, and under settings, let's start off under control settings. Okay, I suggest that you use normal, you don't use inverted, but if for some reason you like inverted, go ahead. Now the camera sensitivity normally is on like 5 for each. I recommend you bump that straight up to 10 if you could handle it. If it's too fast for you, you want to just go up by 1, but you want to gradually get higher and higher. And the reason for that is, look at the turn speed. When you are playing, you'll want to be able to turn quickly to face your opponent. But if you have a sensitivity of, like, let's say you're using a 4, you're gonna take very long to make that turn. But now, if you put that to 10, and that's if you can handle it, obviously, you're gonna be able to turn much faster. So right now I'm liking a 9. 9 is really good, and I want to work my way up to 10. So even though that you're seeing me moving around with the 10, the 9 right now for me is better, but I'll eventually get up to that 10. So let's continue with the other settings. And as I said, this is recommended based on how I like to play. You can adjust it accordingly. So I'm showing you the core elements of the game that you can adjust. Now, the other things are pretty good. So I'm going to put this back on 9. All these things, I would not suggest that you change the sprint button, because that means you'll have to hold down clicking on L3, and that's going to be madness. So just leave these settings like it is right now and you should be fine. Now, one of the most important things that I want to show you has to do with the graphics. Now, if you choose quality mode, which the game would normally be in, you'd see it says that it changes between quality or performance graphic mode. Quality mode features higher graphical, but it gives 30 frames per second. And performance mode gives 60 frames per second. So let me show you the difference. So in quality mode, the game looks a lot cleaner. You can see it does look cleaner, but you can actually see a frame drop. It's very noticeable. And let's see the difference now. And we change the performance. We hit Y to apply, and look how smooth. Yes, there is a drop in quality, but the quality drop isn't that bad. And I think the frame rate is way more important than just a little better quality, because it's going to affect the gameplay quite a bit. That's the main things that you can deal with. Now, some other things that you may want to dabble with according to how you like to play is to have social settings here. So if you want to have the speech text and like to talk, either with mic or typing, you can toggle these on and off. Now, if you think for some reason, I don't want to play with PC players, I don't want to play with PlayStation players, I don't want to play with Xbox players, you can disable it. So you'll only play with Nintendo Switch people. Now, if for some reason you're realizing that you can't get into a game with your friends who are on some different platforms, like some other devices, whether it be the PlayStation, the PC, and you're on Nintendo Switch, you may have it disabled. So if it is disabled, make sure to have this enabled so that you can play with friends. And if I'm going to be honest, there is not a huge difference playing against PC players and Xbox. Honestly, it's pretty even across the board once you make sure to get at 60 frames per second. So you have to put that on performance mode if you want to have an even playing ground. The other things are not that important. You could play with it You could play with the song settings, but everything else, I think everything else is pretty good. But the things I showed you is what you want to look out for. So this was just a quick video. So if you like the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more Knockout City videos, whether it be gameplays, tips, tutorials, because this game is really fun. It's addicting to watch. It's even more addicting to play. Right now, it's free for a limited time, and then you'll have to pay for the game, I think 20 US. So you want to see if you like the game now rather than later. And of course, well, you know, I mean, if you didn't like the video, like the video, and of course, it was your boy Siahz and Croppy. Until next time, peace out.